Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, and welcome into the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Ricky the Rain Man Widmer here, along with co-host number 2?
Co-host
number two, Steven Ryan. Steven, how you doing, man? You haven't been on in a while.
Has been a while, Ricky, but usually Nick is here, and he's awesome as always. But little split shift with Robbie, and I'm excited to be here, Ricky. Good to see you again in this setting. I see you behind the scenes all the time, so
I was even gonna say in this setting. I think this is the first time me and you have been on in the new room.
That's true. That's very true as well, right?
Usually you're filling in a Sunday for Nick here and there, but because his his responsibilities with the Windy City Bulls are done. I haven't seen you on a Sunday.
That's true.
Big guy.
That's true.
You get a haircut?
I did literally 2.5 hours ago.
It's looking fresh.
Appreciate it.
That fade is looking fresh on the side. I see it. But we got a great show planned for you guys. Tons of stuff in the room. That college is still loaded. 4 headliners and 7 boxes. Black and blue loaded. 5 headliners and 8 boxes. The vault. Yeah, we've got 3 in the old bonus bangers, but $100 gift card still in those 3 old boxes. And the new vault is stacked to the gills, as my co-host Nick Johnson would say. 13 headliners, 20 boxes in that new vault. Well, let's go ahead and set up the show first. Steven, what's the dice roll going to be?
The dice roll is going to be 9.
Can't be 5. Got to be 6 or higher. And how about 7? We'll go 1 up from what we had. And I always do this. We're going to go to this screen because it has the dice roll on it that I can change. For the chase today, you guys know me. I kind of don't like that wheel. We're not going to spin the wheel. We're going to make one list. We're going to make it easy. We're going to do the college and the black and blue. These 2 series are close. They should be closed out. 16 boxes stand between us and glory. So I'm just going to make the college and the black and blue 2 series, 1 list. That's going to be the chase here in the room. Steven, I'm going to ask you, do we have any pre-fills?
We do not have any pre-fills to start the show today, but that doesn't mean we can't ramp up and knock some out.
No reason. Just makes me think, do I have to get all these breaks open? Do I have to take a look at what is in the room? For those of you just joining us, might not have been in at noon, or if you're new in general, this is the live break page, actually. Let's go ahead and get that stuff so you guys can see the break page in all its glory without anything blocking it. This is the UA Live break page where all the magic happens. You can get into all of these wonderful breaks here in the room. Mark's in the chat, big winner of the Ricky Williams and the Josh Allen Speed Flex in that last diamond we did to close out the noon show, saying, let's go again, guys. Michael Grimm wants to know what the new jerseys is at. We got them right now at 5 to go in those new jerseys. And actually, let's take a look at those right off the rip here. Brand new jerseys in the room. Robbie said they're actually out of 30, so let me go ahead and change the ticker. Not out of 40, out of 30 here in the break room. We've got names like Brian Dawkins, J.J. McCarthy, Mr. Hornig from the Packers. We got Sayers with the Bears, Ty Law moving up from the vault listed headliner to a photo headliner here in the jersey. So Paul Hornig, Gale Sayers, Ty Law, Warren Sapp, Anquan Bolden. We got Randall Cunningham, A.J. Green, Kyron Williams, who are our photo headliners. And then we got Aaron Jones, my boy Big Country, Xavier Legette, and Jamal Lewis as the listed headliners in now the false start jerseys here in the room.
I love the jerseys, Ricky, because if you're new to breaking and, you see some of the prices on our website, I get it. It could be a little daunting. You see $200, $300 break spots up there, It's possible, ladies and gentlemen, you might not walk away with something, but we do have a fantastic entry point if you want to get your feet wet. The thrill of breaking is unlike one of the few things I've personally experienced in my life. I love going into card breaks, specifically myself, buying the team that I want. Now, necessarily, you can't buy the teams here because it's random division, but I will say this. The series are much smaller than cards. We know what we're going to see in those 30 to 40 boxes. And, again, for $28, if you see one of your favorite players up there, go take your shot at him. Could absolutely be in the series. Like I said, the jerseys have a lot of great names left you just went over.
Like Miles Puzelis last night. Take your shot, kid.
Exactly. Take your shot.
Take your shot. We also got in the room the diamonds. We've got 19 boxes left in the diamonds, 6 headliners, 2 flexes in George Kittle and Baker Mayfield. We also got Ray Lewis, Tony Gonzalez, Jared Allen, and Eric Dickerson, all on Authentics. The coolest lid in these diamonds to me, though, we still have it videoed. This George Kittle, black, red visor, red chrome, San Francisco 49er logo. Chef's kiss, as the kids would say out there. Beautiful looking Speed Flex left here in the diamonds. Also that Baker. It's on the alt lid. The creamsicle Speed Flex for the Buccaneers out there in those diamonds. Looking at the college, this was the hot break of the noon show. We're looking to keep it hot here with 7 boxes, actually, not 8, 7 boxes between us and Glory. 4 headliners left, 7 boxes. We got Caleb Williams on the Speed Flex, the Ohio State triple signed on the Authentic, Bo Nix and Myles Garrett, also those 2 on Authentics as well. And this is the other great Speed Flex in the room. The Drew Brees might be gone, might be sitting right in front of me, but Caleb Williams, #1 overall draft pick, Heisman inscription, that beautiful visor, that really gold face mask screaming at you. I don't know how if you're a Bear fan, you don't want this, Steven.
I don't know if you're just a fan of memorabilia, you don't want this. I think it's the first time I've personally seen a Bears USC ripped lid. We dropped this series last Wednesday night and thought we were going to be able to get to see it then. Yeah. It's still here. I have to be able to see it today. I think it's unreal.
I believe also this is the first time I'm personally seeing Caleb Williams on a Speed Flex.
That could be true as well.
I was going to say, 100% sure. We haven't got him a lot on Speed Flexes. Seen the Authentics. We used to see him just on reps for USC. Now we're starting to see almost the full gambit with Caleb Williams here. Go ahead and get this Speed Flex now. 4 headliners, 7 boxes in the college. Oh, and it's a part of the chase. Looking at the vault, we do have 3 pairings to get through before we're on to the brand new vault. 3 boxes in that old vault. They're all bonus bangers. However, one of those boxes has a $100 UA gift card sitting in it. When it comes to the new vault, 13 headliners, 20 boxes, insane ratios, 4 flexes, Barry Sanders, Jay Jettas, Kyler Murray, Roger Staubach. We got 4 authentics in Steve Smith. We got a Parcells Taylor dual sign. We got Baker Mayfield authentic, Giants triple sign with Strahan Tuck and Human Yor on it. We got Michael Parsons on the rep lid. And then we got Sauce Gardner, Ty Law, Patrick Willis, and Don McNabb in the listed headliner section. Oh, and 3 vault keys in the new vault, 2 100s and a $50 gift card sitting in there as well. And this is that Barry Sanders flex. So third series, we're looking at third flex here that is in the room. Has that, Robbie's called it the paint splatter. I call it the lightning. We got to see what this design is because it just looks absolutely sick over the two-tone silver and blue here in the room. Practice squad, we're down to now 8 boxes, 3 headliners. They are Max Crosby on the jersey, Brian Urlacher on the authentic Bears lid, and Rodney Harrison sitting there in the listed headliners. The other part of our chase, the black and blue, 5 headliners, 8 boxes, Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, and Steve Smith, all on authentic lids. If you're new to the room, black and blue is our series where lids with minor imperfections, but still beautiful lids here in the break room. Come and get them at a little bit less of a price because of some minor imperfections. Get them while you can and get added to that Chase wheel spin. Last but not least, the minis, 24 boxes, 12 headliners, 50% chance at either Jared Verse, George Kittle, Brian Dawkins, Jay Jettas, Jared Allen, Earl Campbell, Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, DJ Moore, Warren Sapp, Kyron Williams, and Jordan Addison. And that is what we got in the room. And Steven, I'll ask you what I usually ask. What's the one thing you want to see most?
All right. Well, really quickly before that, Ricky, we've had a few comments filing in here. We have a customer in there named Anthony. He purchased a break spot last night. Shout out to Grim, asking him what the order number is. So, Anthony, the order number is very critical to pretty much any question you're going to ask someone here on the table. That is the best way I could track you. It's the best way I could find out where your break is. I've done some research. If your last name is Bun, I saw that you ordered at 11:15 last night, and that break did not go down until noon this morning. So, or noon this afternoon, the noon show. So we are live every single day, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m., all Central Time. So you got on last night with Joe and Dom. Then it was the 9 a.m. show, but the break did not fill to the noon show. Now, let's see if you won, Anthony.
I don't think
he did.
I remember saying that. I remember saying Anthony Bunn.
Okay, yeah. So it doesn't look like you won, unfortunately, Anthony.
There you go.
So you are more than welcome to try again in another break, but we do appreciate you playing.
237169, it looks like.
So that happened at noon today. Our main man, Ricky, that was the last show.
Yep.
Let me see here. Maybe I have a time that he can go watch it if he wants to. So if you want to scroll into an hour, 42 minutes into the show, Anthony, you can find that break that you were in. Just unfortunately, it does not look like you won the break. So,
and I know Anthony on Facebook, I believe Facebook, after we're live, it keeps the show on the page. It would be the last video, or if you want to go to our YouTube, all of our YouTube shows are labeled. So you would just go to the video, go to the lives, look for the one. I just labeled it after we got off. Sunday, I would say today's date, 12 p.m. And you can find every single live stream we've ever done on our YouTube page as well. If you ever want to look back and see what happened during the break and watch it live watch it recorded for yourself as well. No problem, Anthony. Thank you, Steven, for handling that, kind of grabbing the wheel there.
Also, just to the chat, guys, we will read your comments, but we are doing a top to bottom rundown. We are giving the breakdown of the break page for those of everyone that's interested. We will get to the comments when we can. We appreciate your patience.
Yep. So tons of stuff in the room. College and black and blue is our chase. What are we going to get into first, though? The closest things. Let me hit this refresh.
We're close on a few things now. Looks like we got 2 to go in this diamond single. And then we are getting closer on jerseys. Again, that's 3 to go there.
3 to go.
We got 3 spots taken off in that shotgun diamond, so that's 5 to go as well.
5 to go in the black and blue as well.
Yep, 5 to go in the black
and blue single, I believe. Yep, black and blue singles also 5 to go. That black and blue in that college, I'm going to say it again. That is the chase. So for anyone who's new out there, how the chase works is not that you buy in, but any college break or black and blue break that we do that opens up on the show, those names, once per single box, twice per double box, 4 times per quad box, those names will be added to our chase wheel spin list. At the end of the show, we'll take all of those names from all those breaks that have happened. We'll put them in the randomizer, randomize them around 7 times because that was the dice roll for today. And then whoever's at the top after 7 will go to our 1 to 100 wheel and have a chance to win either a $100 gift card or all the way up to a $100 gift card here in the break room, anywhere in between. So the college and the black and blue will get you on that list. And that college has that Caleb Williams in it, that big boy speed flex as well. Jerseys are also brand new. Not a single box touched in
the brand new jersey. Nice.
Brand new jerseys. The minis also, 24. Barely touched in the, it's a 40 boxer, so we're probably halfway through on the minis. I'm used to 24, Steven, being like, it's barely touched here in the break room, but we're being spoiled here with these, like the college and the black and blue, we're 35 box series.
Right.
We're expanding. The 1 and 4 isn't the only one that gets to expand past 30 now.
You're not wrong there. But yeah, we're getting close. We're going to see some breaks here in a matter of moments. It just kind of depends on what you guys want to do first.
And also for anyone who's new, I will explain real quick the vault because it might be a little confusing. So you'll notice on the vault it says 3 new, 1 old. We currently have 2 different vault series in the room. Our old series sadly has no headliners left. So to give you guys some headliner opportunities, we bring the new series in as well. This break will only be a quad box break, so that's why the price is $372. But you're going to get 3 boxes from the new vault, from this one right here. I'll show the picture that has our 13 headliners available. We'll open up 3 boxes from those, and then we'll open up 1 box from the old series that has 3 left. So we'll have to get through 3 of these quad box style breaks in order to fully get in to the new vault.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that should be very accomplishable, right, ladies and gentlemen? You guys want the headliners? We're bringing you the headliners with this brand new vault. I think it's a fair trade, Ricky, right? 3 boxes into the new one, you take an old one. And again, you guys know that the old one's going to have some good stuff in there too. It's not...
Could have a $100 gift card.
Could absolutely have a $100 gift card. And again, you guys know the names. It's very solid names in the room. Just you can't be too... Again, this is a great chance if you just want to maybe get your team. They could be the team that's left.
Question for you. We had this during the noon show. I have not remembered seeing this name in the break room, but you've been here longer than me, Steven. Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah.
Is that a name we've had in the break room before?
We might have.
Okay.
I might not have seen him personally, but again, I'm starting to see newer names in the room on a daily basis. We just got a recent Eagles Hall of Famer Wednesday. We got a young player from the Rams. Eric Small. What's his name for the Eagles?
For the Eagles?
He's like Eric Small or something. Hold on.
I'm going to Google
I think he was a Hall of Famer this year. 2025 Hall of Fame. Class NFL. Eric Allen.
Okay.
Eric Allen, yeah.
I was going to say for the Rams, Braden Fisk we've got in the room. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, Braden Fisk.
A whole lot.
Yep,
got him in the room a lot this weekend.
Again, guys, also, we are growing too as a... okay, hold on.
You're good. Growing as a company, getting newer names in, looking for the guys that are signing. As you've always said, Steven, it also comes in seasons.
Yep.
Guys have their seasons that they do their signings, and then they have other parts of the year where they don't do their signings. So we're always looking for the names that you guys want, and the hottest names in the bees, as they would say. Duke is, by the way, pulling away on Baylor. Shocker. 47-30 at half.
All right, here we go. Let's do a diamond single, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. Let's do it. While we get this set up, I got a trivia question for you, Steven. Not
All
really
right.
trivia. How many points do you think Cooper Flagg has at halftime?
13.
15. You're close. Someone said that boy's good at basketball.
That's true.
So you said diamond single?
Diamond single is ready, yes.
All right, putting that message in the chat. I got Russell, Mark, Michael, Chris, Sean, Chase, and Jay. Need one box number here in the diamond.
Now, for those of you that are also new to the Ultimate Autographs channel, you're tuning us out, checking us out for the first time today. The jerseys may be our lowest entry point for you guys. I will always say that the diamonds are the best entry point because it is full-size authentics in every single box. So many great names. Left in this one specifically, George Kittle, Baker Mayfield. Both of those are speed flexes, items that the pros wear. You got Ray Lewis, Tony Gonzalez, two of the best players of the mid-2000s. And then you got Jared Allen and Eric Dickerson as guys that are secondary headliners. One literally got in the Hall of Fame. The other is the single-season rushing yards leader, which is incredible.
Paul Allen, it just clicked in my head. Robbie was putting messages in the chat for you early. Your break did happen. If you get us your order number, we can let you know. I think we did 2 jerseys. I think you were in the first one, jersey number 1.
Of the noon show?
Yeah, of the noon show. Because Robbie was putting messages in for you, Paul. Robbie was thinking about you.
What's his last name?
Paul Allen.
I don't have a Paul Allen.
Don't. Robbie was saying Paul Allen was in that break.
Well, what's his
the order name? I just
Yeah.
know Robbie kept putting in the chat Paul Allen, Paul Allen. That's all I know. And then here it's Allen, Paul, Connor. So maybe Connor.
Yeah, I have Alan Connor.
Okay.
That's why I needed.
Then then the order name is Allen
Yeah,
Connor.
so
I just
you were
know
in-
Robbie was saying Paul Allen.
So you're in that first one, and it looks like Larry Rush won a Curly Culp jersey.
Okay. So sadly, you did not win, Allen. That was the one that Larry won. Won the Curly Culp jersey for the Kansas City Chiefs. And yet again, if you want to, I know you're on Twitch, but if you want to on YouTube, you can watch that break. All the live streams get saved to the YouTube page. Chuck asking to check an order number.
I'm looking it up right now.
Who's left in the minis while I'm waiting for a number? Jared Verse, George Kittle, not Eric Dickerson, Brian Dawkins. So Jared Verse, George Kittle, Brian Dawkins, Jay Jettas, Jared Allen, Earl Campbell, Kurt Warner, Marshall Falk, DJ Moore, Warren Sapp, Kyron Williams, and Jordan Addison. Give it about another minute. I'll wait until 25.
Looks like James Hamlin doubled up in that Mr. Quint with a Strahan and Tony Dorsett authentic.
So Russell, Mark, Michael, Chris, Sean, Chase, Jay. One number as I am getting this wheel up. The 1 to 30 wheel. You're lucky that
19
someone
left.
closed out the wheel because I got to type it in.
All right, those jerseys are officially closed.
And Chris calling box 15 in the diamond. See, took that little extra time to find the wheel. And Chris comes through, calls box 15. Let's go ahead and see what divisions we're going to land in. 7 times around here for the randomizer.
15.
15. Let me go ahead and take that off the ticker before I forget. Definitely don't want to do that. So we're going to have Chase in the NFC North, Russell in the NFC South, Sean in the NFC East, Michael in the NFC West, Russell AFC North, Chris in the AFC South, Jay in the AFC East, and Mark in that AFC West. 6 headliners, 19 boxes. This will bring us down to 18. We'll see if we stay at 6 headliners or go down to 5. Thank you, Steven.
Real question. Best of luck, everyone.
Box 15 here in the room. Ooh. There we go. What's in the potato sack, Steven?
Oh, the potato sack.
Ooh. How about a guy where this might be one of the last chances you get to get him on this team? How about Najee Harris on a Steeler Flash authentic here in the room? Najee, next time he signs, will most likely not be signing Steeler lids. He'll most likely be signing Charger lids as he signed with the Chargers this offseason. But Russell in the NFC North taking on Najee Harris on the Steelers. Fanatic cert here on the back. It's the diamond, so authentic inside.
Very nice.
And congratulations, Russell, for getting Najee Harris. Former Alabama product. Where'd my Sharpie go? Gotta be able to write this down that Russell won. Again, congrats, Russell, on the Najee. That means we will stay at 6 headliners in 18 boxes now. 6 headliners, 18 boxes, with still the Kittle and the Mayfield flexes out there in the last 18.
Love that flash, too.
Flashes are now my third favorite. They were the second. Now they're my third favorite helmet we get in the room. Because those Raves came in and they kicked the door down, Steven.
The Raves are, yeah. It's what Raves do.
That's what they do.
It is what they do.
They kick the door down with their loud music.
That loud music.
All right, let's go ahead and pack this up. Pack this bad boy up for Russell. Najee Harris. And now we'll move on our first box in the jerseys. Coming on up here, jersey break numero uno. First box in the new jersey, they got Michael, Larry, Chet, Sean, and Donnie. One box number is what I'm going to need, 1 to 30. Michael Grimm saying, when you guys do signings, does UA pick what the people signed, or is it random? I believe it depends on the signing.
It just depends on the signing and those regulations. What is it,
29.
I don't think it's just random, though.
No, I know that,
But the prices of the player, whatever they sign, is different, too.
Yeah, each player charges differently for their signature. 29. 29 in the jerseys. I think they're Still outside. Yeah. Where are my jerseys at? There they are. 28. Let's go over to the randomizer. See what divisions you guys are going to land up in 7 times around. 7 times. 7 times. So, all right, folks, we're going to have Larry is going to be in that NFC North, chat in the NFC South, Michael Grimm in that NFC East, Donnie in the NFC West and AFC North, Sean Schumann in the AFC South, Donnie in the AFC East, and Michael Grimm in the AFC West. So box 29 will be coming up. Michael, also, I know that, like, depending on where the signing is, I know because we had said it, that we had Singletary, Hampton, and Jim Everett in facility last weekend to do some signings. I know they had helmets and stuff lined up for them when they came in, but it's usually they just, hey, this is how much I charge, and whatever you want me to sign, that's what I'll sign. They also, I believe, Steven, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if you want like an inscription, they go, hey, you're going to have to pay me a little bit more for that.
Generally.
29 coming up. Schumann says, I know I'm in the diamond quad and the black and blue double. Do I have any other spots left? Sean Schumann can definitely check to see if you're in anything else when Steven gets a chance. Ooh, how about a little bit of running back action? How about Javonte Williams coming out here on the Denver Bronco jersey? Going to be a little box caller magic if the bag will let me open up this jersey. Michael Grimm sitting in that AFC West, getting himself Javonte Williams on that Bronco jersey. Beckett Cert, bottom of the 3. This guy's coming home to you, Michael. He
Very
called
nice.
his shot and he got his jersey. Looking like this is obviously the new school Bronco jerseys. So Michael Grimm with the win. And I didn't mean to rhyme.
All right, so what does Sean know he's in?
The diamond quad and the black and blue double.
Okay, Sean, it also looks like you're in the college double. And that's all I have you for. Yeah, I have you for those other two, too. The diamond quad and the black and blue double.
So black and
But it
blue
looks
double.
like the college double, you're in there as well.
Diamond quad, college double. Those are 3 of the hottest breaks to be in right now, especially that black and blue and that college. Congratulations, Michael Grimm, here in the room. There you go. Beckett Cert. Let me put that down as it looked like the Beckett Cert was trying to come off the jersey, trying to escape a little bit. Can't have that.
Nope.
Come on. Come on, Mr. Williams. Get in the bag for me.
I mean, if you want to move it, it's up to you, Shu.
He's talking about moving the diamond quad.
Yeah, if you want to. I would hurry, though, because I think that, I mean, it would put the double to 1 to go. But if those spots close out before you confirm, like, I can't guarantee anything. So
once they get bought in, they're bought in. All right. Mr. Grimm's got his jersey. Ba-boom. So let's see. What, 3 to go then on that?
3 to go as it
diamond?
sits. Yes.
Believe I was doing the math, keeping track of what you were saying, Steven. Yeah, 3 to go on that double, 4 to go on the college double, 5 to go still in that vault quad, and then 4 to go on the black and blue single. So those are our closest breaks, black and blue single. He says move the spots to the double if you can. So Sean Schumann confirming wants those spots moved if he may, if you may.
I did.
Michael Grimm saying, need a couple of big wins today. Let's go. I don't know if you're talking about college basketball or the break room, Michael Grimm. Why not both? Why not both? Is Steven on anything for tonight? Or
no.
Is his bracket on anything for tonight?
No.
Or is that thing completely crumpled up and thrown in the garbage?
Never really cared about it. I mean, I cared, but I never...
You're like, I cared, but I didn't care.
Yeah. I don't believe too much in my brackets.
You didn't want to be number one in the break room for your bracket?
No. Why? So someone who doesn't know any more about it than I do beats me? Because they like the color of the daffodils outside the school?
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, well.
Let's see.
You learn to not hate when it happens when you lower your expectations.
Well, guess who's number one in the UHA bracket pool?
Who?
Alex.
Telez?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what he does.
This is what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does.
When I got hired, it was all, well, Alex won the fantasy league.
All right, so
where am I?
That
Dead
double
last.
That double box break is ready to go.
Let's
I don't even know
go.
where I am. I gotta look into that. I forgot who I picked for that one.
Well, if you ain't last, you're first. That's how I view it.
In some senses, I get what you're saying.
What really hurt me, Steven, was I bought into there's the diamond double box.
I was just happy that my one confident pick was right.
Which was?
McNeese in the first round.
Yeah, I had, because usually there's one team from the first 4 that catches fire and goes past the first weekend. I had North Carolina in the Final Four.
That was tough.
And then I had Gonzaga beating Houston going on to the Final Four.
Yeah, I had Houston, and everyone here was like, yeah, Gonzaga. I'm like, no.
It was close.
Doing
18 and 27.
18 and 27.
18 and 27 here in the Diamonds. 18 and 27 going to be coming up. Let me go ahead and take you guys to the randomizer. James, Chris, Charles, and Sean. 2 Seans. Schumann and Sean Cummings. 7 times around. Let's see what divisions you guys are going to land up in. So it looks like we're going to have Sean Schumann in the NFC North, Sean Cummings in the NFC South, James Hamblin in the NFC East and NFC West, Sean Schumann in the AFC North, James Hamlin in the AFC South, Chris Barnvold in the AFC East, and Charles Quint in the AFC West. So George Kittle, that's what James is hoping for. Baker Mayfield, that's what Sean Cummings is hoping for. Ray Lewis would be a Sean Schumann hit. Charles Quint would be a Tony Gonzo hit. Eric Dickerson could be a James hit, as he's in both the Colts and the Rams spots. And then Jared Allen could be a plethora of teams. Could be Sean Schumann, could be Charles Quint, could be Sean Cummings. We'll have to see what comes out here in the Diamonds. Box 18 coming up first. Well. How about this? Coming out of this bag. How about, can I interest you in a Speed Flex? More importantly, a WWE fan in his own right, Cero Miedo. George Kittle coming out here on the black chrome red logo Speed Flex. That is going to be going to James Hamlin here, the Hamlin man. Winning George Kittle here in the room on the beautiful, smooth black lid, chrome Seahawk, chrome San Fran logo in red. Beckett cert here on the back. Look at that chrome 49er logo in red. Look at this red visor. I absolutely love, my favorite color combination is black and red. This lid is absolutely sick. Congratulations, James Hamlin, for winning our second Speed Flex from the Diamonds today. This time, it's George Kittle in the Shotgun Diamonds. It would help if I could write numbers right. It would help if I could write numbers right.
I think it's clean.
Absolutely. George Kittle. And because he's going to be staying out to do what another WWE superstar says, yeet. One of these times I'm going to get to stand up right. But George Kittle coming in hot. He's now going to have to. So box 27. I'm going to
carefully switch
carefully put it down. We're going to put George Kittle up there. So second box here, box 7, 27, I should say. Not box 7, box 27. Do we get the 2 Speed Flex break? As Baker Mayfield is still sitting out there, is he a little lonely? Ooh, how about this? How about this? How about a New England Patriot?
Oh.
How about Richard Seymour?
Oh, gosh.
With Holy Inscriptions Batman. We've got Super Bowl champs, so 3 Super Bowl insignias there with all 3 Super Bowls written down, plus the 2000s All-Decade Team inscription as well. Richard Seymour on the Patriot lid. This is going to be going to Chris Barnvold in the AFC East. Congratulations, Chris. Richard Seymour on the authentic.
That's a great
Beckett cert on the back.
Name not even listed.
No. Not
Richard
even listed.
Seymour was a heck of a ball player.
Whew. Just sitting there in the bonus bangers with all these inscriptions on it, too. I'll be honest, though. If I won 3 Super Bowls, you're damn sure I'd put every single one on the lid.
You guys would be, there'd be signs.
Richard Seymour coming to Chris. Congratulations. So now we're down to 5 headliners in 16. We're down to 5 headliners in 16 boxes in the Diamonds.
Oh, that George Kittle is nice.
It's beautiful.
Goodness gracious.
Black and red, my favorite color combinations. Right. And we get it on a Richard Seymour. Not a Richard Seymour, on a George Kittle. I've got Richard Seymour in my hands. That's what I'm thinking of. Getting them back in the box. In the box. So the Diamonds, 5 headliners, 16 boxes left now. I agree with Brian. He says, let's get the college double rolling, guys.
Right, yeah. I mean, you guys have gotten a few spots, so it should be happening pretty soon.
7 boxes left means 1 double, one single, 1 quad. We're done. The series is over. We got 7 boxes, 4 headliners left with Caleb Williams, Ohio State, triple signed Heisman lid, Bo Nix, and Myles Garrett left in that college. 3 to go in that double for the college. 3 to go. The vault quad now down to 4 spots left. A little bit of movement there as well. 3 to go in the black and blue single box. Question is, where else are we going to go? Let me go ahead and show off my boy, George Kittle. And I say my boy because this is one of my favorite looking autos in the game. Now it's different. If I would say like cleanest auto, best auto, it's like a Rondé Barber. It's the Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin, not Corey Dillon. I'm getting those in my head.
Yeah, no.
It's Curtis Martin.
The number one choice amongst a lot of people is Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin, Rondé Barber. Those are the ones where it's like, okay, those are the best autos.
Right.
George Kittle, though, I don't know what it is. Like this little, like, I call it like the hair that he puts, like, he signs Kittle and then he, with the George, kind of puts like, looks like his signature's got hair, a little floopy hair top on it. I don't know. I like it. Looks cool. It's the best looking auto.
Yeah.
The other two are just the best autos.
Mm-hmm.
So what else do we want to do, guys? Where do we want to go? That college is close. The black and blue single is close. That vault quad, the 3 new, 1 old, is close. Close, close, close.
I forgot to answer your question from before.
Which question?
Yeah, before we had that customer question for the new guy, you wanted to know what helmet I wanted to see.
Oh, because it's a George Kittle.
Well, I do like George Kittle. That is a sick helmet, but I think the answer is pretty obvious in this situation. Mr. Caleb Williams,
yep.
Then Mr. Barry Sanders. Those are the ones I want to see. There's no doubt about that.
And what's close to closing? The college where Caleb is and the vault where Barry is. Barry's in 2 breaks. He is also in the black and blue, but I believe you're talking about that flex in the vault.
Yes.
The 2-tone flex. A little bit of blue, a little bit of silver, a little bit of lightning, water, paint, whatever you want to. Robbie called it the paint splatter. I said it kind of looks like lightning in the background. We'll have to see what it is. We'll have to see what it is. Faux show.
Guess we'll have to see.
And with that being said, I think this one's over. And with Duke, 63-48, 11 minutes left. It's over, Steven. It's over and done with.
I've seen comeback happen before.
Florida had a scare today. What up, Bobby? Says, what's up, guys?
How we doing, Bobby?
I looked at my phone after the show, and I had a million text messages from my buddy who's a Florida fan. He was all scared. He was worried.
Well, it was a really good game, wasn't it?
Went down to the wire.
Yeah, right?
It's all you can ask for in March. I don't want to see blowouts. I want to see them down. I only want to see blowouts when I bet on the team that's the favorite. -2.5, beat them by 20. Make it easy. Make it easy. Bobby, how we doing? College and the black and blue is our chase. The vault has insane ratios, though. 20 boxes, 13 headliners in the new. The old has 3 boxes left, though, so let's not get ahead of ourselves and forget that we have 3 old boxes left.
You say bet ESPN game?
Probably because they... I know Bet ESPN has a promo going that... you know how, like, in baseball for DraftKings, they had your team goes up by 2, 17 points. They go up by 17, they cash it out.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's one of those that you have to use it on a bet, but I did see they have a early profit thing going on. So maybe it triggered that, Michael Grimm. Charles saying, Brian, I'll buy into the college if he can sell the baseball bet he's trying to sell. Okay. Charles also said he was going to buy into the vault if he could sell the baseball bat.
So clearly didn't sell.
So clearly... What's he going to buy into? The college of the vault? Because he already said he was going to buy into the vault, Steven.
These are all the tough questions. The tough life questions.
How much longer do we have in the NBA season? It's the end of April or mid of April for the regular season?
Middle of April.
Middle of April?
Yeah. This is where it gets dicey, though. A lot of interesting teams and such. Teams have given up. Yeah. Other teams are playing for playoff position.
I had to stop first baskets because these lineups are insane.
Yeah.
Mainly just because it's like, okay, this guy has never taken a tip before. I don't know if he's going to win.
There's no data for you, you know?
There isn't.
You need the data.
But I will say, a couple times were like, hey, I'm just going to throw a 3-leg parlay together just on like vibes and like, okay, what I remember. And Steven, I'm still getting the reads right without like Cade Cunningham. He's going to take the first shot.
Well, he's just a stud. And he should take the first shot.
Yeah, right here. It says ESPN, get an early point when your team takes a 17-point lead.
Well, Duke's impressive. Florida has looked impressive. I know today was not a quote-unquote, even though it was impressive, they still scored 77 points.
Yeah.
UConn's the defending champs.
Yeah.
You're going to get their best shot.
Did you see the signs that the student section had for Florida?
No.
It said 3-peat with the red circle and like cross through it.
Well, good for them. They went for it.
No 3-peat. No 3-peat this year.
When was the last 3-peat?
In college basketball? Let's see. Teams to 3-peat March.
Was it like UCLA?
So Google says after winning in 87, 89, and 91. Oh, that's Summit. That's in the women's game. I don't think a team has ever won 3 in a row. I like how you ask a simple question. It can't even give you the answer.
That's the beauty, right? That's the beauty right there. All right. I think we got another partaker in that college double. Chris puts it down to 4 to go.
What?
All right, let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's keep it going. Now I'm just looking up to see. I got to do it the long way, Steven. I hate doing things the long way. Let's see. The last team, was there even a team to...
Probably UCLA.
So Florida was the last team to win back-to-back.
Yes.
Before UConn.
Don says UCLA is the only one.
There's Duke in 91-92.
They got 2.
Didn't get 3. Yep. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. 7 in a row for UCLA and John Wooden. Wow. 7 in a row.
What they did.
And 9 and so from 64 to 63, they went 9-1 winning titles.
That makes sense. They won like 80 something in a row or something like that. Mm-hmm. They went crazy. John Wooden, it's what he did.
The team that won the title the one year they didn't, Texas Western.
Yeah. Road to Glory, baby. Great movie. Great movie.
Loyola Chicago won the title in 63.
Yeah, why don't you check 1941?
Wisconsin. Is that their only one? Yeah. I was going to say, do you know who won the first ever March Madness?
Was it Oregon?
It's Oregon.
Yeah, was it Oregon? I wouldn't know if it's called March Madness. I think they just took the 4 teams. I think they just took the 4 teams back then.
Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead. Let's get more of these breaks closed, guys.
Keep it going.
Let's keep the momentum hot. Double. 2 to go in the college double. 4 to go in the quad vault. 3 to go in the single black and blue. So, yeah, that college double is now down to 2. 2 to go with 4 headliners left. And get this. If the box calling isn't spot on and we get 2 bonus bangers in that double, that means it'll be 4 headliners in 5 boxes.
Right.
And then, and this is, I'm thinking from the breakers mindset, guys, so bear with me here. Double box happens, 2 bonus bangers, 4 or 5. The single goes, bonus banger. That means that last quad would be 4 headliners. We've only seen it once in recent history. We've seen it a bunch. Oh, Sean's a funny one. What up, Sean? Crack one open for me, Sean. There we go. I pulled a Ricky, Steven. I apologize.
Oh, at least it fits.
What? You forgot to change your name.
You pulled it. You pulled it yourself.
Yeah. It said Robbie.
Yeah, but you still pulled yourself.
I always pull myself.
Well, then there you go.
At least it checks. The math checks.
I mean, as long as I don't get blamed for anything.
And I noticed it because Sean said, "Hey, Ricky and Robbie, how are you guys?" And I looked over. I'm like, "It's not Robbie."
Doing fantastic.
Sean, how we doing? Crack one open for me if you haven't already. 4 headliners in that college. Who wants to close out that double? Caleb Williams on the flex, still out there. He's like, I'm drinking a beer for you guys right now. There you go, Sean. 1 to go in that double college. 1 to go. 1 to go. There you go. Sean says, hey, Steven.
Hola.
1 to go. 1 to go. Come on, let's close it, guys. Once you get to 1 to go, it's like, why not? Why not? Who knows? You might buy that one spot and get yourself a Caleb Williams Speed Flex, right, Steven?
Possibly.
Closer magic.
Great odds for that, too, right now.
And every college we do puts you in for the Chase wheel spin. Yeah, Sean and I are on opposite lines tonight. He's got his Kentucky Wildcats. I've got my Illinois Fighting Illini. Even though this is last year was shocking because we actually went to the Elite Eight. Usually, this is the kind of ground where Brad Underwood lets the team down.
Lets the team down? Why is it Brad who lets the team down?
I am not a Brad Underwood
fan. But why
by
can't it be the team?
I am not a Brad Underwood fan by any means.
So you're one of those guys.
I am.
Okay.
You know who I liked, but I knew he was like bad? John Gross. We weren't going to win under John Gross. I knew that.
But
had to leave. But
he had to leave.
I liked him as a guy. Then he went to Akron. No, he went to Ohio. No, he went to Akron.
How about closed in the college?
Let's go. They're like, Ricky, we don't need you to cite the lineage of John Gross for us. Probably.
We're happy that you can.
Probably even a forgotten basketball coach.
Definitely.
I have Kentucky going to the Sweet 16. Sadly, got them losing to Tennessee, though. So we will have that college
double for now. We have a quad and a single up there. We'll see how this break goes.
Let's go over to the randomization screen. I'm sorry, George. I'm going to have to move you. I need 2 numbers. I got Sean, Brian, Michael, Chris, Mark, and Sean Schumann, and Sean Cummings. Robbie is definitely watching NASCAR right now. He told me before we logged off that was exactly what he was going to do when he went home. So from Sean Cummings, I got 20. I need one more number. We have numero 20 and 31, both from Mr. Cummings.
So 20, what is the number?
20 and 31.
20 and 31.
20 and 31. Then Michael Convey comes in. Then Mark McAdams comes in. But we're taking the first 2 nombres. 20 and 31. 7 times around here. Let's see what spots we end up in. All right. How about Sean Schumann in the Purdue, Michigan, UCLA spot? Michael Convey in the USC, Kentucky, Clemson, Central Florida spot. Brian Wayner in the Auburn, Pittsburgh, Florida State spot. Chris Barnvold in the Ohio State, Cal spot. We got Sean Cummings in the Texas, Bama, BC, ECU spot. Brian Wayner in the Texas A&M, Georgia, Illinois, Miami spot. Mark McAdams in the LSU, Oklahoma, Syracuse spot. Thank you. And then last but not least, in the Notre Dame, Oregon, Liberty spot is Brian Wayner. Or as he was in the noon show, Brian Winner is what he was because he kept winning in this break. Box 20 coming out first. Let's see what's inside. 4 headliners left in 7 boxes. Potato sack opened. Well, how about this? How about this, Steven?
Hit me with it.
Not 1, not 2, but how about 3 Heisman signatures on 1 authentic lid? Headliner heat coming out, and that's going to be Chris Barnvold winning the Ohio State triple signed Heisman lid here in the break room.
There you go.
So we are now down to 3 headliners in this break. The 3 names on here, obviously Eddie George there in the front. We've got Archie Griffin up top. And then you've also got Troy Smith right there on the bottom. So Eddie George, Archie Griffin, Troy Smith, not Hall of Fame, Heisman insignias on this. 3 of them, not just one of them. Beckett cert on the back, going to Chris Barnvold in the college double first box.
Wow. 3 Heisman winners, 1 lid. Not bad. Not bad. I'll move them both down. Just in case.
Mm-hmm. Just in case a sortant Caleb wants to make an appearance. So right now, 3 headliners in 6 boxes. We're back to a 50% chance at a headliner. Will this be the Caleb? Will it be a bonus banger? Find a place to grab this. Well, how about this? How about boom, baby? Once was here, now is not.
Oh.
How about Michael Convey getting the Caleb Williams Heisman insignia on this bad boy? And look at that. Once was in the break, now is not in the break. I love. Give me a second, guys. I gotta fix that. But a visor as beautiful as this can't have any smudges on it.
Oh man, there it is. The number 1 pick. Last year, the rookie quarterback class was just insane.
Fanatic cert on the back, by the way.
So, I think people kind of forget how good Caleb Williams is.
Oh, there we go. Look at that visor.
Yeah, I think
that's
sick.
doing it. That's doing it justice.
The red and orange is such a fantastic blend.
Mm-hmm. Especially with a lid like this. You got the orange from the Bears, the red from the Trojan, that face mask, the gold face mask that just pops. Heisman inscription below the signature. Michael Convey, have yourself a day, have yourself a break. Anything Steeler related up for grabs. Let's see. Let me look at the headliners really quick. We just pulled a Najee Harris, but that was in the bonus bangers. Right now, headliner-wise, I don't see any Steelers, sadly, Ricky Bishop. But you never know what Steelers could be waiting for you in the bonus bangers.
That's true.
Just pulled a Najee Harris in the diamonds.
Right.
Oof. That thing is a thing of a beauty.
So 2 headliners are gone.
That means 2 headliners left in 5 boxes.
I'm going to put up the double and take down the quad.
Bo Nix and Myles Garrett. Bo Nix and Myles Garrett are the lone headliners in that college. But remember, guys, for every college break you close out, you get on that Chase wheel spin. And you get us closer to new series. Every series that closes means a new one's on the horizon. Just like yesterday, we closed out the diamonds, new diamonds. We closed out the jerseys earlier today. New jerseys came in. Michael,
how it works, right?
Michael Convey, finally a nice hit. I like it. I hope you love it. One of the biggest hits in the room. Along with the Drew Brees, both of these speed flexes coming out today. Love the gold face mask on this bad boy. Ooh wee. Now it is 81-50 or 81-61 with 3 minutes left. I think Duke might have won.
Sounds like to me.
And in about 15 minutes? No, in about 3 minutes, we get Illinois, Kentucky tipping off in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. At what is it? The Pfizer Forum? Is that what they call it?
Yep.
The Pfizer Forum? Pfizer Forum, I should
the Bucks
say.
play. Pfizer Forum.
The other game at the Forum tonight is Ole Miss and ISU. Their fans are nuts, by the way. If you ever seen an ISU game, and I'm not talking like nuts like how you would normally say nuts, like the one game I went and saw at the UC, they actually made the UC shake. Like it was an earthquake.
Right.
I thought the whole thing was going to come tumbling down, Steven. That was
Wild.
That was when my boy Georges Niang
He was a baller for them.
was on that team. When Domantas Sabonis was still at Gonzaga.
Time flies.
Now Domantas Sabonis might want out of Sacramento. Who knows?
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Everyone wants out of everywhere.
So Jared says, Ricky, do you have the March Madness bracket you guys did last week with the box breaks?
Yeah,
I forgot which
we take
team.
care of it.
We should have it. He just wants to know he forgot what team he has.
Oh, yeah. Should be on there.
Let's see. Yep. Customer March Madness teams.
Is it updated, though?
Let's see.
No, it's not updated.
I'm just looking for Jared's name.
I'm going to update it, though.
I don't even see Jared's name here. Oh, there it is. So, Jared, you had UConn, Oklahoma, and Mississippi Baylor. Mississippi State Baylor.
Both of those have officially been eliminated.
UConn was eliminated today, and Baylor is done.
Yeah.
They're not overcoming 20 points in 3 minutes. So, sadly, Jared, your last two teams that were alive went down today. So let's see. Louisville Creighton is gone. Texas A&M Yale is gone. Alabama's still alive. St. Mary's is technically still alive. Arkansas is still alive. St. John's Omaha is gone. Purdue's still alive. Texas Tech is still alive. New Mexico plays today. These two are gone. Iowa State's still in it. Michigan's still in it. Auburn's still in it. Florida, Colorado State technically, Mississippi State. Missouri Drake is gone. Oregon plays today. Illinois plays today. Maryland plays today. Clemson McNeese is gone. BYU won last night over Wisconsin.
Yes, they did.
UCLA was gone. Wisconsin's gone. Arizona plays tonight. Duke won. Kentucky plays tonight. Gonzaga's gone. Ole Miss plays tonight. Tennessee's in it. So let me go ahead and now get rid of these spaces. So there we go. List is now updated, Steven.
Nice. There we
To
go.
make it easy for you. And then tonight we can update it again.
Then we can gawk at it for over a week, for nearly a week.
You can gawk at it for a week.
Nothing like a nice March Madness run, all right? It's intense.
For a second, I thought Jared was going to ask me, like, when I'm reading him, like, he's going to ask me for my picks. I was going to say, I don't know if you want those right now. First four, I was perfect. Ever since the first four, not so much.
Right.
Not so much. However, I went against myself in places and I shouldn't have, like McNeese, right? I didn't go with them the first time. I didn't even touch that game. But then I said the way they were celebrating, I'm like, they're gonna get blown out in the next game because they're cheering like they just won the national title. Usually teams like that aren't focused on the next game. And what did I do, Steven? Oh, man, McNeese plus 12.5 live looks great. It did not look great. They almost backdoor covered, by the way.
They did. I'll say they definitely made it a sweat.
It was 20, and then they, 2 quick turnovers, got it to 15. All I needed was one more bucket. One more bucket, and they would have covered.
I was very confident in them in the first round.
Yeah, I went with Clemson, and I don't know why. So it looks like Duke's going to win 89-66.
Because first round upsets are all about aura, and clearly McNeese had the aura.
Oh, dude, I thought High Point was gonna upset.
I did not. I was actually like, the more I did each bracket I tried, I was like, wow, I'm ending up with a lot of 1s, 2s, and 3s. I just don't think there's gonna be many.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. You're right. Some teams are definitely misseeded, but like the most egregious one was Colorado State and Memphis.
Yeah.
That should not have happened.
Let's see. But it's okay, because you want to know what starts on Thursday?
Baseball?
Baseball. Everything's going to be right in the world on Thursday. Every problem you ever have is going to go away because baseball.
I didn't get internet where I was going because I'd love to watch the Cubs home opener. Or not the home opener, the opener.
Are we in Arizona?
We're in Arizona. It's going to be a 9-10 start.
At night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Black and blue, what's left? How about Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Marshall Falk, Bo Jackson, and Steve Smith Sr.?
Are you one of those home run hit prop better guys?
No, I'm a Nerfy and money line.
Okay. Well, me up a Cubs parlay.
See, I do straights.
Fine, whip me up a few Cubs,
Okay.
but I need Cubs straights.
Here's the problem. With the Cubs, I only bet the Cubs their money line if I think they're going to win. And, their hits. I will never bet against. If I think the other team's going to win, I just won't bet it.
That's fine.
I can't bet against my team.
No, that's fine. But like a hit, yeah.
I could do a hit parlay.
You got to think of, a hit parlay.
I should have sent you the one for the Tokyo series. I
should have.
I had Tommy Edman and Nico in game 1, then no run
Ian
first
Happ?
inning. Ian Happ.
Yeah,
I said
Nico didn't
Nico's
play.
injured, yeah. Yeah, Ian Happ. Should have ran it back, but I didn't know how Saki was going to do.
Oh, he was gross.
Dude,
He was an issue.
when you get a pitcher that comes over from Japan, their first game you either get one or two things. They're either lights out and throw like a complete game shutout, or they get rocked for 9 runs in the first inning and then leave. Diamond headliners left. I can definitely do that for you. Baker Mayfield on the flex, Ray Lewis, Tony Gonzalez, Jared Allen, and Eric Dickerson. 5 headliners left in the Diamonds. 5 headliners left.
Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen.
I forgot my ballsiest pick of the first round, too.
What was that one?
Bryant over Michigan State.
Bryant, you said?
Bryant. Michigan State's usually that team that if they're going to lose as a 2 seed, it's going to be Michigan State. Just like tonight, even though I don't like it, I would pick Oregon because this is usually the game where Arizona, This game or next game is usually the game where Arizona decides to choke.
You're not wrong. Decides.
They just go.
They make a committed effort.
It's time. It is time to choke.
It's time.
It's time to choke. So what are we going to do to keep this momentum going, guys? It is 4:21 here in the break room. College is close to closing. Only, we did 2, so 5 boxes left. Bo Nix and Myles Garrett in 5 boxes. 2 doubles and a single, and we're done with that. Black and blue, 5 headliners, 8 boxes. Ratio's insane in that black and blue. How about the vault? I know it's a 3 new, 1 old, but 13 headliners, 20 boxes in the new vault. With flexes like Barry Sanders, Jay Jettas, Kyler Murray, and Roger Staubach.
I mean, 4 to go.
Actually. Hold up. Give me a second.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, that was in the... Okay. I was confused for a second because I forgot in the Shotgun Diamonds we did have a Jay Jettas Chrome Speed Flex.
Yeah.
And there was a part of me that went, wait, did they pull the Jay Jettas last night?
Did they?
No, it was in the Diamonds.
Yeah.
I wanted to double check, though, before I start promoting Jay Jettas in the vault.
That's fair.
Kyler Murray's still there. Roger Staubach. 4 flexes out of those 13 headliners in the vault.
Lots of options.
Tons of options. Too many options, some would say. It's never a bad thing to have too many options. Just means one thing, Steven. The world's your oyster.
True.
Just like the minor league team. Did you see the minor league team in for the, I think it's the Orioles?
Okay.
With their, basically what they're going to do for, all the minor league teams, like, hey, we're going to be this name for like a game or 2.
Okay.
Well, they were going to be, I think it's like the clam divers, because there's a bird that is called the clam diver.
All right.
And the bird logo looks great. But then they, I'm just going to say, made a logo of a baseball mitt with a clam with the baseball as the pearl.
Wow.
Look at it if you want. But the whole thing on Twitter was like, this is why you need someone in an office to be like, hey.
No.
Like, let me look over that logo. No.
Yeah.
You gotta redo that. We can't release
But maybe
this.
they can't afford that, Get that on a hat, though.
Or whoever's in charge looked at it and went, hey, let's run with it.
Yeah. It's one of 2 ways.
Oh. This is going to be great publicity. Run this. Are people going to be talking about us? Yes. Run it.
That's the good. Nope, doesn't matter.
You see that kid at McNeese?
Yeah.
We need this.
Yes, exactly. Someone's got to be the next person. Go take advantage.
Do you hear how much he made with this tournament off of NILs?
No, I don't know how much you made.
$100K.
Good for him. Hopefully education's paid for.
Well, he's transferring.
To where?
NC State. He's following Will Wade, the coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, coach of McNeese is going to NC State, and he's following him.
That makes sense. That all makes way too much sense.
I was telling Mike and Robbie earlier, the managers at Charlotte did a great TikTok where they're basically like POV, the second manager at McNeese, and it's like, hey, Coach Wade, could I possibly carry the boombox out today? No, Steven, get back. That's a Mears thing. Okay. He sees the boombox. He picks it up, starts, put that down. That's a Mears gimmick. I've told you this.
Oh, my gosh. Where was this at?
The guys from Charlotte, I think.
The University of Charlotte?
Yeah, like the managers like made a TikTok of like what it's like to be the second manager for McNeese.
Oh, God.
Amir's getting all this publicity. It's like, I'm also a manager, too.
There's a lot of
cheerleaders are wearing socks filled with your face on it.
Yeah. But then you're just getting crushed by Purdue.
Yep. Well, did you hear?
And you're the manager. Yes, you do help the team, but you don't help in this result.
Did you hear the? So he had that hazmat suit, like jumpsuit on.
Yeah.
For the Purdue game. The one tweet I saw was, well, good thing he's wearing that hazmat suit from Under Armour today to clean up that huge dump McNeese is putting on the court against Purdue.
Goodness gracious.
He can go ahead and clean it up.
I mean, he puts up Will Chamberlain numbers. He said it so himself.
Mark McAdams saying, as a Houston Astros fan, I'm really looking forward to seeing Cam Smith on the diamond this year. The young prospect piece we got from y'all in the Tucker trade. I am ready to see him at third base. Third place. He had a really good spring. Probably
in the order,
3.
yeah.
Isn't that Jordan's spot or is he 4?
I would
bet him
Jordan
2.
Third.
Okay.
You could bat Cam Smith ahead of Jordan so that he gets good pitches. I will just say this. Mm-hmm. It looks really good for the Astros so far. But
what, from the trade?
Just on that front, but it's just again.
Okay.
I remember Milton Bradley came into spring training, and he did Cam Smith things.
Oh, okay.
And then he did not do those things in the regular season. So
I remember Milton Bradley.
I try my best not to lean too much into what spring training does.
Did we get him from the Mariners?
We did, yeah. But he had a career year.
Yeah.
He had like 330,
yeah.
30 home runs. I'm like, all right, perfect. And then he just did nothing.
Yeah, he did nothing for us. Third base. That's what I meant. See him at third base. Speaking of third base, what, Matt Shaw's going to be our third baseman?
Matt Shaw's looking to be our third baseman. Yep. And he looks better each time. Well, he only played 2 games, but
yeah,
the 2 times he did, he looked like he improved.
Yeah.
You know,
looked improved in a game that he will never have to play in again. Because how many games in Tokyo are we playing this year?
That's the nice part.
That's the one small thing with MLB The Show that I wish they would do next year. Get the rights to the Tokyo field so that when I play franchise, those 2 games are actually in Tokyo and not just like, oh, well, the Cubs are playing the Dodgers in Wrigley.
Well, you know that all costs extra cheddar.
Yeah, you would have to spend money for that.
Yeah.
How dare we spend money? Well, looking at these breaks, we are 3 to go in the black and blue single. That is the closest break we have right now. 4 to go in that vault quad, which is 3 new, 1 old. The black and blue is also a part of the chase, guys. So Michael Convey asking, am I already in the black and blue single?
I think you are. Yeah, I got you in there.
All right, Michael Convey, you are already in there, but hey, another spot. You get put on the chase wheel spin for another slot. He said 1 or 2 more spots. I mean, hey, I never tell someone how to spend their money, but if you want to buy 2 more spots,
if you want to see it happen this show, can't say it's not going to help.
Caleb Williams. 3 speed flexes on the table. 1 from the new, 2 from the 3. Caleb and George Kittle coming out this show. Drew Brees coming out in the noon show.
You guys are about to tip off right now.
Yay. I'm just not. I'm doing that thing that fans do where it's like if you expect the loss, you won't be hurt by the loss.
You have 2 in there.
Yeah, 2. Thank you, Steve.
I understand. You're trying to prevent pain.
We're not going to win it all.
The inevitable pain. I would say you never know, but you're probably right.
Well, I'll be honest. Let's say the miracle happens. We make it out of the region, right? We got to play Duke in the Final Four. Yeah, not going to. Nah. Then let's say we magically get past Duke. Oh, we're going to have to play Florida?
No.
Unless you think someone other than Florida is going to make it from that
No,
side.
I think Florida's going to make it. I think Florida's very, 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 very good.
And I'm guessing you're picking Florida to win it.
In some brackets.
Okay. Mainly because I remember you telling me that Duke was not going to win it.
Mainly because I hate Duke.
More than North Carolina?
I love North Carolina. What do you mean?
Okay. I mean, usually it's one or the other.
Go Heels.
You either like North Carolina, hate Duke, or like
vice
Duke,
versa.
hate North Carolina. So what breaks are we going to do? Are we getting that black and blue closed? 3 to go in it. One single box in the black and blue with Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, and Steve Smith sitting there in the black and blue. Michael Convey saying, got a black and blue and a vault quad. Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Should bring both of those down. Vault quad now 3 to go. Black and blue single now 2 to go. Oh, well, look at that. Steven, I'm going to say this in a loving manner. Robbie lied to me.
Okay.
There is a double box up in the vault that's one new, one old.
Oh, okay.
Earlier when I asked, Robbie said no, just the quad box one.
No, it's up there. But
I'm like, oh yeah, there's a double box.
I will say this: the quad. You know, I know it's double the money. You don't have to spend the money.
You get
but
3 in the new.
You get 3 in the new.
Yeah.
So there's definitely an incentive to do that. But if you want to help get the break done quicker in a different way, the double is a route as well. Wow, no one scored for a minute and a half.
Michael
Sounds
Convey
accurate.
says, is it buy one, get one free today?
No.
No.
I don't think we've ever done that.
He's going to try. People are going to try.
You gotta shoot your shot.
Gotta shoot your shot, even though you might get rejected. Well, Kentucky scored. Game over. Call it. Stop the count.
That would be a wild tournament, though.
Where they just stop the count. Like whoever scores
Yes.
first, that's the game.
Over in a day.
Or if it was
5-on-5, the whole 9.
Yep. Race to 10.
Yeah,
race to 21.
Games to 21 would be
First 21, 5-on-5, no subs.
Yeah.
No subs. You get who's getting to 21 first? How many upsets would we actually?
Oh,
get then?
it would get significantly more chaotic. So all you gotta do is just get hot, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, we're just gonna chuck from 3, or do we have to change it to 2s and 1s?
It's a great question.
Well, if we're playing 21, isn't that the proper way to play? Is 2s and 1s?
Yes.
And then add the Steph Curry spot. Just a Davidson logo on the court.
Right. Keep
So
this going.
So let's go, guys. That black and blue is now down to 2 to go. That quad vault now down to 3 to go. No reason why we can't close those.
Right.
I like the NCAA pools where you score points
Based on seed.
based on seats. So like if you pick an upset, you get more points.
Oh, like where so if like a 13 wins, you win 13.
Yeah.
But if the 4 wins,
You get 4.
you get 4. Yeah, interesting strategies there.
Yeah, just pick. I like Steven's method. Just pick on which color daffodils you like.
Yeah, whatever. It seems to work for everybody. So,
Dude, that was infuriating. There was one year where my buddy's like, "Can my girlfriend join our bracket pool?" And I'm like, "Fine." And she did that where she picked off like mascot color
yeah.
and she won the bracket poll.
Yeah.
Like, you come on.
I
I watched this. I know this.
found a troll video on TikTok, and there was a guy. He was talking about it. He's like, it's like girls who don't know anything about sport, and then he did a flashback to 2013. He's like, "Oh, I like Florida Gulf Coast color scheme.
Florida Gulf Coast.
They're gonna make a run."
Oh,
And then they do it. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's just how big of a crapshoot it is.
Mm-hmm.
that you can do that.
I saw this.
You can do that, you know?
I saw this question proposed on Twitter. Is George Mason the ultimate underdog? Were they like the best of, like, we get these underdogs that make runs.
Yeah.
But was George Mason like they are the king of all underdogs?
Weren't they like a 14
run?
Seed?
I think so. Made it all the way to the, did they make it to
They
the
made the Final
championship?
Four. No, they lost to Florida.
Okay. Oh,
they ran into Florida.
Right. they ran into Joakim.
Yeah, they ran into an absolute buzzsaw. I don't know. I think Villanova's the lowest or highest seed number to ever win.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Were they an 8? 11? Yeah. One of those two.
Mm-hmm.
Villanova, I think it was the mid to late 80s. They had the craziest record on that front. I think it was Villanova. What's left in the black and blue? Did you answer that one already?
Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, and Steve Smith.
Yo, 8 boxes left, too.
I wanted a year, and they're like, 2025.
Yeah, there we go. Best run.
When Laura Naga was there.
Laura Naga.
2006, that was it. For some reason, I thought it was 04.
The summer of 04?
The summer of 04? Let's see. Who did they beat on there? Oh, that was... I remember the Bucknell, Arkansas game specifically because I picked Bucknell that year.
Villanova was the 9 seed. I knew they were up there, but that's good. That's because the 9 seed is kind of where you get to that last point of those bigger conference teams, you know?
Yeah. So George Mason was an 11 seed.
Okay.
They beat Michigan State.
They beat that really good UConn team.
Then North Carolina. Then Wichita. That was when Wichita was like on their runs.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, like you said, number 1 UConn, they beat in overtime. And then Florida, they lost 73-58.
Yeah.
Florida then beat UCLA 73-57. Was that the K Love Russell Westbrook UCLA's in 06?
Yeah, they might have been 07 or 08.
Okay.
That was more Aaron Aflalo.
Aaron Aflalo. Loyola Chicago did do it.
They went to the Final Four, yeah. But they were like
they were like let's see. 2 to go still. 1 to go in that black and blue now.
Yeah, 1 to go.
1 to go in the black and blue single. 3 to go still in that quad vault. Let's get that black and blue closed. Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, and Steve Smith. 8 boxes, 5 headliners.
Loyola's been to the tournament 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And played the Final Four 2 times of it.
Yeah, I got very upset the one year they played like Illinois in like what, the second round?
Yeah.
Because they just had, I can't remember that guy's name. They had this big dude.
Cam Kirchin.
Oh,
I've
yes.
seen some highlights of him, yeah.
Oh, dude, like no one could match up with him.
He was a nightmare. Got to play your game.
But I will just say this. I will spare you guys. I will not get started on Loyola Chicago. There's a rant.
Are you just not a fan?
I will say this. I read an article on Barstool, like, during the run and stuff. Well, their second run. And there's a certain person linked to the school who's just an egomaniac.
Okay.
That's it.
It's not Sister Jean, is it?
It is Sister Jean. She's an egomaniac.
Oh, God.
It should all be about the team, not her.
Oh, God. Of course. Of course, Ricky.
I read the Barstool article. I'm like, this
but you talking about
like, this is the best piece of online media I have ever read, and I completely agree with
Oh,
you.
my gosh.
Sean going, you're talking about Sister Jean. Yeah, I'm talking about Sister Jean.
She's 103 years old. She should be an egomaniac.
Don't care. You're a nun. You should be humble.
That is the life she chose.
Or I believe the big word that they use is you should be pious. Show some piety.
She does. She doesn't say anything. Everyone says she thinks it.
Oh, she shows up to those games for a reason.
Yeah, to watch your team play.
She can sit there and like not have to be the face.
You can't help what the camera does.
It's just like that manager from McNeese, man. He's an egomaniac.
Oh, of course. Oh gosh. Oh, Ricky.
It's all about the basketball players. They're the only reason why there's a manager.
Yeah.
Let's get this black and blue club. I told you I didn't want to go on the rant.
But you did at the same time.
You guys suckered it out of me.
At the same time, you did want to do the rant.
No, I'm holding back.
No, I'm holding back.
Trust me. We got 20 minutes. I could fill all 20 minutes with the rant. What's up, Tom Kais? How we doing, brother? Says, what's up, fellas?
What up?
Looking to close this black and blue single. 1 to go. 8 boxes left, 5 headliners. Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, and Steve Smith. Michael Conway says, yes, the sister. He says, good, another day. How are you guys? Doing well. It's been a great day. 2 speed flexes in the college, speed flex from the Diamonds. Actually, if we're looking noon and 3, 2 flexes from the Diamonds, 2 flexes from the college. College has 2 headliners left, but those Diamonds you asked about, Tom, Baker Mayfield on the flex. Ray Lewis, Tony Gonzalez, Jared Allen, and Eric Dickerson is what's left in the Diamonds. We're down to, 5 headliners in 16 boxes?
Sounds correct.
We've only done 3. We did a double and a single, I want to say.
Yep.
So 5 headliners and 16 boxes in those Diamonds. Black and blue, once we close this single, we'll be down to 7 boxes left. 5 headliners could potentially be left in those final 7, or one could be grabbed in that single. We will have a chase wheel spin. I will say this. We will probably, if we're not breaking, we'll do that at 10 till. So if you want to get that black and blue closed out, you want to get added to that chase wheel spin, you got about 7 minutes to do so. 450, we're doing that chase wheel spin. That will include the black and blue. College as well. Maybe you want to close the college to get on that chase wheel spin as well.
So we're going to run one more, ladies and gentlemen? That's the question.
As Captain Planet would say, the power is yours, ladies and gentlemen. The power is yours. I asked Robbie this question yesterday. I'm going to ask you, just gut reaction, no explanation. If you could have any power ring from Captain Planet, what element would you want?
I don't know any of that stuff.
Fire, water, air, earth, or heart? Steven's face.
Can I return the next time?
But if you
I have to answer it right now?
But if you get heart, you get a pet monkey.
Okay, but do I have to answer it right now? Can I study up on these?
Yeah, you could study up.
Yeah, how about the next time I work with you, I'll have an answer for you.
I'd take fire. Just
okay.
It's fire. Being able to create fire out of a ring, man.
What's this planet called?
It's just Captain Planet. You never watched Captain Planet as a kid?
No.
Each of the kids had rings. They bring them together. And
no, I watched Power Rangers like a normal boy.
Oh, Power Rangers. I watched it all, man. Beetleborgs.
Yes, like a normal boy.
VR Troopers.
Yes.
They each had rings. The rings had elements that they could use.
Seems kind of offensive right off the rip.
Well, it was an 80s, 90s cartoon. What doesn't look offensive through today's lens? Bo Nix, Myles Garrett, the lone headliners in the college guys. Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Bo Jackson, Steve Smith, headliners in the black and blue. Baker Mayfield, flex. Ray Lewis, Tony Gonzo, Jared Allen, Eric Dickerson. Headliners left in the diamonds. The vault is loaded. 3 spots to go in that 3 new, 1 old. Barry Sanders, Jay Jettas, Colin Murray, Roger Staubach flexes. The authentic Steve Smith, the Parcell Taylor's dual sign, Baker Mayfield, and the Giants triple signed. Micah Parsons on a rep, and then Sauce Gardner, Ty Law, Patrick Willis, and Donovan McNabb in the listed headliner section. 4 minutes to go if you want to close that black and blue to get added to the Chase wheel spin. We'll be running that at 10 to 5.
What about weather manipulation or electricity manipulation? Those seem like options on here.
So the rings were wind, water, fire, earth, and heart.
Okay.
So like wind, you could like use the ring to like control the wind.
Yeah, no, I get the
weather
gist.
Manipulation. You could cause tsunamis. There is a vault key in the old vault. There's 3 vault keys in the new vault. So
Do I
all
have to
together,
use my powers for good?
no, you can use however you want. I love how this hypothetical just gets more and more. You put more thought into this than Robbie.
I'm not going to just give you an answer. You said
Robbie
no reason to explain it, but like I still feel that.
Robbie didn't even give me an answer.
Well, I'm leaning towards Earth.
Okay. Control the ground.
Yep. So I can just live up in the north and never be bothered again.
Live up in the north. UP North or Minnesota North or Wisconsin
like
North?
Greenland North.
Oh, okay. That far.
If I can control the ground, I'll grow whatever I want.
Grow whatever you want. Build whatever you want out
Exactly.
of the ground. Steven's got a nice cave.
Got a bat cave in the random spot in Greenland.
Yes. Oh.
With a full, agricultural system beneath it. Yeah. How will you get sunlight? Don't worry. We'll figure it out.
Steven's like, we're cooking here.
Yeah, we're cooking over here. And yes, there is a vault key left in that last of the 3 vault boxes.
$100. And there's 3 sitting in the new 100, 150. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to close out that black and blue, guys, in order to get on the Chase wheel spin. 1 spot to go in that black and blue. I mean, think about this, Steven. You could buy into the black and blue, $82. Get on that Chase wheel spin. Win the Chase wheel spin, and then get an 82 or better on the wheel. Either get your money back to reuse in the break room or get it back and then some in the break room.
I see.
And then if you win in that black and blue, it's like, whoa, I just want to live for free.
That's true. I think it's closed. The black and blue. It is closed.
And it is closed. Right at the buzzer, someone went Harden,
Hearthstone.
Lillard, Dame time. Luke Walton.
Oh, God. No one should ever be saying that.
Did you hear the beef with Brian Scalabrine and this like TikTok or Instagram Reels guy?
Yeah.
Did they ever play that game yet?
They played, yeah.
Did Scalabrine lose?
Of course, no, he didn't
Okay,
lose.
good.
Why would he lose?
Good. I was worried for a second.
I wasn't.
I was worried that our boy was going to lose.
Dude, Scalabrine's like 6'10".
Love Scalabrine.
I was not worried at all. I was worried for the gentleman that was talking trash.
I love
But
how
I wasn't worried
I love
at
how he
all.
goes, I might not be good in terms of like NBA players, but in terms of you, I am vastly better.
Better than you. Yeah, exactly. That must be a fun feeling.
What, to be better than the
Just to
average
go around and
Joe?
be like, I would go up to any pickup game in the street and just be like, you know what? I'm probably the best player here.
Mm-hmm.
I could do what I want whenever I want. What's that number?
19. Here's the black and blue. I'm like, where's the black and blue?
19.
19. So I got Charles, Abel, Michael, Sean, and Lindsay. Lindsay closing it out. 19 in the black and blue. Let's go to the randomizer, see where we're at. 7 times around. Dankeschön. How about Michael Convey in the NFC North and NFC South? Sean Cummings in the NFC East. Charles in the NFC West. Michael Convey in the AFC North. Abel AFC South. Sean Schumann in that AFC East. And Lindsay in the AFC West. Hello, Lindsay. First time seeing you in the break room today. Hope you're doing well. Box 19 called out by Sean Cummings. Let's see what's inside. Is it one of our 5 headliners? This is going to bring us down to 7 boxes in the black and blue. Ooh, how about this? How about my dude? How about a little Michael Penix Jr. on the Lunar Falcon lid NFC South? This is going to be going to Michael Convey here in the break room. Beckett cert on the back, and the question is, what makes it a black and blue? I think I already know. It's a clean auto. That is such a clean auto. So the only thing... All right. So right away, there's only two little things that I see. Number one, you're not even going to see this on camera, but like right here underneath the logo, there's a little blue, it looks like a blue mark that just doesn't wipe off. And then the other one is right here on the logo, there's a little bit of like a scratch. On the non-auto side logo, there's a scratch. And there's a little like blue mark right down here. Other than that, nothing wrong with this lid. Clean Michael Penix auto on the thin. Looking like they're using the thin Sharpies, Michael Penix. Beckett cert on the back going to Michael Convey in the NFC South. Congrats, Michael. So that means we're down to 7 boxes with 5 headliners. 5 headliners in 7 boxes now. And I love it on the Lunar Authentic.
Mr. Penix?
Mr. Penix?
Did he expand his autograph?
I was going to say, it looks like he's using just a thinner Sharpie.
In this situation?
Mm-hmm. Absolute great hit for Michael Convey out there. Boom, boom. Let's put him in the potato sack. The big authentic bags. Mm-hmm. Big boy bags. Go ahead. Go. let's see. 4:55. Let's see where the breaks are at. Probably will do that chase wheel spin unless the college our black and blue got close. Thought I had to burp, did not.
Okay.
One of those things where you get a little choked up. 2 to go in the quad vault, though. 2 to go in that quad vault. We're wide open everywhere else. So here's the deal, folks. We're going to do the chase wheel spin. During that time, if you want to close that 3 new 1 old in the vault, do it now. Because once we're done with the chase wheel spin, I may give a minute or two just because it's a 2 to go. But with a quad vault, it's usually something that's not spur of the moment unless people want to get in. So, Steve, I'm going to ask you, is that chase wheel spin list ready?
I made the 2 list for you, yeah. Is it 1 list you want it for?
Yeah, we can do 1 list.
Okay.
You're good. I just put this down at the bottom. So we're going to grab everyone from this list, put them in the randomizer. Seven times around, top spot goes to the wheel. And at 6, it's Abel. Will he stay there? Yes, he will. So, Abel, if you're out there, let me know. Do you want to rip it from number 1, or is there a specific number you would like to start from? Let me know, Abel. Congratulations on the chase wheel spin win. Hit of the show, Steven. I think it's easy.
Yeah.
It's Caleb Williams.
I
was going to say George Kittle, but that Caleb Williams, that
Abel,
gold face
what's the last
mask.
name on Abel?
Let me see. It is going to be, where's his name? Lozano.
Okay.
Lozano. So, Abel, if you're out there, let me know what number you want. Otherwise, I can rip it from numero 1. Oh, that Kittle is also sweet as well.
Yeah.
I know what lid you're going to want to keep out. I know what lid Dom's going to tell
None of
you
them.
to keep out.
You're right.
Oh, none of them. Okay.
Saves me at the end of the day.
I just know Dom would be like, "No, get that bear off the table. Get that bear off the table."
Dom understands Caleb Williams, though.
He is a draw.
He understands the vibes and the sentiments that Caleb Williams possesses.
So last call for Abel. If you're out there, what number do you want to start on? Otherwise, we're going to rip it from numero 1.
I say rip it from numero 1.
Works for me. I haven't seen anything from Abel. How we doing, Dom? It's got that dolphin sweater on. Feeling it. How about $63 to Abel?
Stop doxing me.
Huh?
Stop doxing me.
How?
What does that mean?
Do you know what doxing means?
No, I'm
Doxing
too old
it-
for that.
Doxing is like if I told everyone right now on the internet exactly where you live, like your address and everything. That's doxing.
I feel like there's a more disrespectful way to say, please don't effing do that.
It's a big thing amongst the streamer community to like get back at one another.
They dox each other?
or they dox, or they SWAT each other.
Oh, they call SWAT? Yeah, I've seen that a few
They
times.
SWAT each other, which is dangerous. You know this?
SWAT?
Yeah, they call SWAT strikes. It happened to iShowSpeed. Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. So $63 going to Abel. That's the more important thing. In case you didn't know what swatting is, now you know. 2 to go in that vault. I'm going to be honest. That thing's been sitting at 3 to go for a long time. We're going to leave that for a nice pre-fill for Dom and Steven at 6 o'clock. Hit of the show.
I'm going to get to see it.
Hit of the show.
LeBron James. What?
LeBron James. LeBron Bon. We got Caleb Williams, the gold medalist. And you know I got to give love to my boy, George Kittle, the silver medalist, here on the show. Cero Miedo. I do it every single time I pull it, Dom. Every single time. So that's going to do it for us at 3 p.m. Steven, thank you for a great time here at 3 p.m. I missed our Sundays together now that Nick doesn't need a fill-in because he's not working with the Windy.
Yes, I enjoyed
City Bulls
answering
right
your
now.
questions about the elements of the earth.
I'll tell you about it when we're off air. But congratulations to everyone who won. Good luck to everyone who's in the breaks that will be filled at 6 p.m. Dom, Steven, in the room all night for you guys, as long as you guys want them here. I will be back on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday is the next time I'm back in the break room. Thank you guys for everything you do, and we'll catch you